Okay, so I haven't done it since I've lived here, and it's been 15 years now. Service my air conditioner. I used to have a company come out and service it when it was brand new, but I discontinued that. We never had any problems. So I want to go ahead and use some coil cleaner, but now I just have some basic coil cleaner I picked up at the local hardware store, and we'll see how it works. So the first thing is I've shut off the thermostat inside the house, so it's not going to call for cooling. But the next thing I want to do is go ahead and remove the fuses, just in case. I don't want any power going into this unit. So this just removes the two fuses. These are 45 amp fuses on this air conditioner. And so you just want to make sure you pull those out. That way you're sure there's no power getting into the air conditioner whatsoever. As a second safety precaution, I'm going to go ahead and shut off the breaker that supplies the power to these fuses. Okay, so now that the breaker's off, I'm just going to go ahead and pull the top off by removing these screws. Next, the condenser fan motor should lift up and off, and typically, if you look, you might be hard to see, but there's a tube right here. That's where the wiring goes, and a lot of times you can just lay this over and not have to deal with unwiring the motor. I don't have enough cable, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the access panel. I see down in there it's zip tied together, so I should be able to unzip it, and then that'll give me enough cable to lay it over. Alright, so I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect the fan motor completely. It's only these three leads right here, the orange, the violet, and the black. The violet goes to the capacitor, so I'm just going to put a V there for violet. Now the black goes to the switched side of the contactor, and the orange goes to the non-switched side. Why they only switched one side of the contactor, I have no idea. So next, looking down inside the air conditioning compressor unit, we can see there's a bunch of spider webs and a bunch of leaves down there on the bottom. So I want to get a vacuum and vacuum up as much as I possibly can before I do anything else. Okay, got that all vacuumed out and ready to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and wet the coils, the condensing coils, so that the cleaner can saturate them a bit better. Now don't use a hard stream, you just want to use a light stream just to wet the coils. This one does have a dual row condensing coil. There's an inner set of coils and an outer set. And a lot of times what happens is the gap in between gets totally plugged up with stuff. So by wetting the inside and the outside at the same time, hopefully we can get that cleaner in there and clean off any gunk in between the two sets of coils. So I've got my coil cleaner ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and spray it on. Now the instructions tell me to let this sit for a few minutes. I assume that's 5 or 10. So it's 7:36 right now. I'm going to give it 10 minutes to saturate, then we'll hose it off. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and hose it off. Okay, so next I want to go ahead and service the condenser fan motor. Alright, so I have put witness marks on here so I can get it back together in the same orientation. And what I want to do is just apply some oil down here on the shaft. I have my zoom spout oiler. Hopefully you can see this on the camera. I'm just going to apply a good amount down in here because there's a felt washer that absorbs this oil and keeps the bearings lubricated over time. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Try not to lose this little washer right here. Just going to dose it up really good. And then we'll go ahead and put it all back together. Okay, well, I've got the condenser fan motor all reassembled, so it's just a matter of putting the unit back together at this point. We're all cleaned out inside. I've rinsed the condenser from the inside and the outside multiple times. As you can see, it's drying pretty well in a lot of locations right here. So the hardest part's probably going to be getting this grill to go back up inside here as it should. So we'll just do it a little bit at a time. Okay, the mesh is in all the way around. Let's go ahead and put the thing back together. Sorry if it's a bit noisy, but I'm going to go ahead and tie the wires back up right now. Here's the capacitor my wife changed when I was out of the state. I was 3,000 miles away in New Jersey and my air conditioner failed. Well, I talked her through troubleshooting this unit and she found the capacitor was bad. She went out, purchased a new capacitor on her own, replaced it, and got the unit up and running again. All right, all buttoned back up. I'm going to go ahead and put the fuse back in it. I'll turn the thermostat back on to ask for a call for cooling, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything works. Fuse is back in. Door closed. All right, there we go. Compressor's running, the fan's running. We're starting to get some warm air out of this unit. Hopefully this helps somebody in the cleaning and service and preventative maintenance of their air conditioning system. I want to give a special shout out to those who have contributed to my video efforts. Remember, you can follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at NorCal715. You can email me, NorCal715videos@gmail.com. Everybody, thank you for watching this video. I really hope it helped somebody. I appreciate your views, your comments, your support. Go and leave me a comment, a question down below. I'll try to answer it and get back to you as soon as I can. Everybody have a great day. Once again, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.